Hi,
Hello.
nice to meet you. So I want to ask my first question is what inspires you to be an architect?
Well, since young, I like to draw. I have a passion for art as well. And since young, I always look forward to build my own first skyscraper. And probably because of family as well, that inspires me to love architecture.
Oh, okay. So who you usually cooperate in a project? Who do you work with
Well,
in a
as
project?
an architect, you're actually a head of the whole project. So the whole project includes, of course, the civil engineers, QS, lots of contractors, lots of site workers, and of course, the most you actually deal with is with the client, because client is usually the boss. Clients pays you the money. Clients give you instruction. So most of the time we deal with clients, but
Oh.
of course, contractor to make sure the work actually can be delivered.
So what does client expect from you?
Of course, from the start is actually the design, and
Design.
client expect us to follow the brief as well, because client wants is this way means this way. What it works like that in Malaysia unless you are able to persuade him to change his mind. But usually it's the brief, and of course the ability to actually produce whatever you design to the client.
Do you have any design philosophy?
Well, my design philosophy is, I guess it's just minimalism, but a lot of people say minimalism is like design nothing. That's not design, but I just think that, minimalism continue the trend of artists rejecting the lavish, the kind of design, because decoration now has become so intense, right, that it begins to undermine whatever it is placed on. Like, so minimalists usually ask the question like, if I remove all the decoration, it might remove all the materials and all. What is the value of the core building? So as Miss Van der Rohe said, less is more. Okay, so I tend to use more modern materials. We reduce the structural size. We include lots of open space. That's the whole meaning of a building.
What are the biggest challenge of your job?
Biggest challenge. Well, if we say in the Malaysian market, I guess it's just the cost.
Cost.
Because most of the time, Malaysian client usually want cut costs. So usually they give you 10 million job. In the end, whatever you have to produce is just 6 million with 10 million worth of design. So that's how you actually manage your funds not to overspend. Everything must be thrifty. So that's a challenge.
How do you manage your personal time and working time?
Well, to be honest, architects works like a dog. We work until like 2 a.m. every day, like 7 days a week. But you have to manage really well on your time. Like, you set your target within what time what you have to complete, because if you just sit there the whole day and just do, right, you will never finish your job. Personal time is really important. Let's say weekend, or maybe a few dinners per week. You have to really take into consideration and not work unnecessarily.
Okay, I think that's all for today's interview. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.